Chat, this is what I want to watch, chat. Chat, a little bit of context. This guy's like one of the OG YouTubers. OG as in like way back when. He's in like funny videos, funny skits. Like he just kind of like winged it. Back in the days, like there was no guidelines on how to make content really. People just kind of winged it, and I think being an early pioneer is a big fucking deal. I really think so. And a lot of them went different ways, whatever. And then some of them have downfalls, some of them don't. And I thought this one was interesting. But this is like a documentary that he agreed to post, apparently. So I'll give it a try. If I don't like it, we'll see how it goes.
When I'm on my deathbed, the biggest regret I will ever have is knowing that I had a job
Oops.
that every person in the world would fucking kill for.
Damn, that's tough.
Fucked it up. I'm gonna be mad about that till I go to the fucking grave.
Boogie2988, he's a legend of YouTube. He's been around forever.
Boogie2988.
I'll stop smacking the mic. My bad. Wait a minute. I had to use access to his day-to-day own personal connection. What the fuck?
There was one girl. I don't know if I should talk about this, Mike, but I'm going to. There was one girl that I dated. She liked a lot of childish things. She liked rubber ducks. That's why I have some of these rubber ducks. And one of my favorite memories with her is us sitting in this tub, her playing with rubber ducks as I washed her, and then when we got out, I took her to bed. One of the best nights of my life, Mike. Happened right here.
Yeah, so when it comes to financial approach, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. Money comes in, money goes out. For the longest time, my ex-wife handled that shit, but
Yeah, I have to be honest. Guys, this isn't in no way like trying to be rude or anything. This is just being analytical about this. It's crazy how early YouTube made no money. In 2019, with that many subscribers, having 700K in savings is good for the. For the general population, it is incredibly good. Don't get me wrong, you're well off. You're doing fantastic for yourself. But for being at the top, it's not. It's pretty shitty.
yeah, so when it comes to financial approach, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. Money comes in, money goes out. For the longest time, my ex-wife handled that shit, but then I got divorced. I don't know where my money is. I don't know what it's doing. The only thing I've ever done with it is I threw it into crypto and then lost a shitload of it. Well, here's everything. If you want to see, there's $2,758 in my bank account right now. And let's see if mortgages come out yet. So tomorrow, when they take mortgage out, I'll have about $700 to live off of until the 20th when I get paid again from YouTube. So I'm just going to live off of $700. And I'll probably sell some cards along the way and use that money to make ends meet as well. I have a credit card with them that I owe $600 on. And on top of that, I still owe $163,000 on my house. I think my net worth is zero. Once you pull the equity out of the house, get rid of the house debt, sell off all my collectibles, and pay off all my debts, I think that puts me at $0. Shit. I'm worthless. Yeah, this is the hard part.
That's really tough. I don't think he's bullshitting, but I think he actually has. Of course, he's probably has like goals or something with this.
My best feature. This is the one the ladies love.
I call it my meat apron. I have 2 meat curtains. There's a second one. I have 2 glorious meat curtains. I don't like showing it to people.
Brother,
and people
brother.
don't like seeing it. So that's why I'm going to die alone.
All right.
Well, my real name is Steve Williams. I'm known online as Boogie2988 because there's a lot of famous Steve Williamses, and I'm not one of them, right? I started a YouTube channel back in 2006, right at the very beginning, and I got famous for comedy sketches as well as like life vlogs and just sharing my personal life with other people.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you.
My ankle on my left leg and head.
But that's just the kind of woman I married, so give her some love in the comment section. Give her as much money as I used to make, and it's not exactly enough to make ends meet.
This is where I spend 6 to 8 hours a day trying to figure out how to save my career.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you. I was getting to the power of the internet. And today, let's talk a little bit about why you got to do better than I did. Right?
I've told the audience, I've told you guys, I've told everybody, this is the center of my world, right here in this recliner with my dogs, watching television, playing video games on that television. But the other day, the audio on this TV started to go out, and whenever it would make like S sounds, it would crackle. And so I know I'm budgeting, but I immediately went to Amazon and bought a sound bar for $100. And then the next day, the TV stopped crackling. And now I have a $100 sound bar that I don't need. But I know I'm supposed to be budgeting right now, but because that's my TV, because that's my only source of entertainment, because it's the only thing I do, it's one of the only things that bring me peace. Like, I'm like, I have to be able to hear my fucking TV.
Yeah, we're trying to, you're right.
But that's every addict, right? Like Mitch Hedberg said, I'll just do enough heroin. And then he like OD'd on heroin, right? So I guess every addict tries to manage the addiction, but I don't know, man. We were talking about compulsive spending a minute ago.
Yeah.
Dude, I spent a lot of money on stuff. But you know where a lot of the money went?
Girls.
And like it felt really compulsive at the time.
Yeah, because if you think you can spend, or wait till you get a girl, dude.
I am a former sex worker escort, and Boogie2988 was one of my clients. From LA, and I get a message on this website, you can probably guess which one, from this guy who looked a lot like Boogie.
I took women on vacations, and I took them out to fancy dinners, and I took them to like Disneyland and shit.
He bought me dinner, he got me a purse that we were talking about over messages, and he got me a couple gift cards, and he spent well over $5,000 on just that night.
You know the rules. The rules are...
Yeah. Yeah.
And he got me a couple gift cards, and he spent well over $5,000 on just that
Oh,
night.
man. She is
You know
not,
the rules. The rules are we're gonna go out and eat.
It is not hot.
We're gonna have dinner. Maybe we're gonna fuck. And you're gonna enjoy a nice lifestyle that you don't normally get to enjoy.
So he was really funny, and definitely tell he was nervous. He did eat a lot of food. I'm pretty sure he got 2 entrees, which was very unique.
It's not a revelation. I like beautiful women. I like to hang out with beautiful women, fuck beautiful women. We all do. I never got to do that. The women I dated were pretty, sure, but they were like Arkansas 8s.
Yeah, most people don't. I mean, I don't think he gets it either. Because I think he's comparing his life to like the elites almost. Like the average person, the vast majority don't fuck super hot girls. Like
LA 10s.
So what?
With sugaring, I got to fuck some LA 10s, and I think
that's not the point.
We got back to the hotel, and I do regret to say that I slept with Boogie2988. Overall, the experience, and I don't mean to fat shame or anything, but there was rules upon rules upon rules, and it took me a lot of time to find a stick. I am now married with 2 kids, and sleeping with Boogie is one of the reasons I quit.
What?
Is that sexist to me? Sure. Is that womanizing me? Sure. I don't really care. I'm a 48-year-old man. I never got to fuck a model. This let me fuck a couple of models. Is that wrong? Here we have some of the women in this area that are local, and
he has a very poor way with words. That's like so. It's just a weird way to put it.
ready to go out. They'll go to dinner with you, they'll go to a show with you, maybe they'll come back to your place, but they are expecting something in exchange. But then it's window shopping, right? Like any other meat market like Tinder, you kind of scroll down the list of photos until you find someone that looks interesting to you. I think this girl's really cute. Oh yeah, yeah. She's definitely a little thicker than I necessarily would always go for, but there's nothing wrong with that. So I deserve to go to Disneyland with a beautiful girl, right? I deserve to go to New York and explore Times Square with a beautiful girl, right? Like, I deserve that, and I want that, and I've never had it. Man, if I had that money back.
No, nobody's entitled or deserves that. Nobody, literally nobody. Even somebody who's very good looking or very rich or very famous or very powerful, they still don't deserve it. You deserve it by doing things that make you deserving of it, not by just sitting there and saying you deserve it. That's how it works.
That would be half of my mortgage right now. That $1,000 is my entire health insurance payment. I don't know what the prostitutes did with it, and I hope they spend it in good health. But I sure could use that shit right now, you know? You wanna go for a walk? So he knows. You can't tell me he doesn't know. Leo up, baby, I know. We'll go in a second. I gotta prep your brother. He's great. He's actually, I actually really love him a lot.
You just, they don't care about dogs and you just motherfucking just fucking record straight up, huh?
I know how much these things mean to you. What's it like to have to sell them to be able to live?
So selling off these things kind of sucks because I've been playing Magic for 30 years and some of the cards in this box I opened back in 1994. I opened them in like 90s.
I understand he's been doxxed a lot of times, but to a lot of new viewers or people that are just watching, having it so in front of you, it shortens the length you have to search for to get something. That's what a lot of times with bad people, for them to do a bad action, they have to do a bunch of things to get there. They don't do it because it's just a hassle. But whenever you put it that easily, it's like it's usually a bad thing. It's just,
and I've held on to them ever since, and that's like they're a piece of my childhood. They're a piece of my history. I thought I was going to get buried with this stuff. This is my stuff. This is me. This is part of me. And I made some money off of YouTube last month, but I did not make enough. Without a sponsor or something like that, I'm not making enough. So we're going to go to the game shop. But this is going to keep me from going out on the streets, right? Like this is going to keep me in a house. So I think it's bittersweet. I think he would find it bittersweet. He would have wished I'm selling Magic cards on Whatnot. I'm selling collectibles on eBay. I'm selling arcade machines locally. I'll sell it all. And I'm going to sell enough to help with mortgage. But I'm also going to sell enough to be able to play Magic tonight. Because I don't want people wondering why I'm not there. I don't want people like knowing I'm broke. Like that's embarrassing. I can't afford $30 to play Magic. So I'm spending $30 to play Magic tonight.
yeah, he could sell the house, but at the same time, if he ends meet, it makes his mortgage payments, he's gonna have the house for the rest of his life, the way that it is. Yeah, it's probably more expensive for just to maintain, but as a whole, it's nice to have like something that you can keep and not operate on a loss. Like he gets to keep it, and then you can probably set out for profit way down the line. But still, though, guys, as far as I can tell in this video, his house is his only good business move of all time financially. It's real estate. It's good to have it. And any other investment he has, as far as I can tell, is when dog shit up.
Okay, so this month I need from you about $1,000 to make mortgage. So I need you to pick out like $1,000 for the stuff. Like there's a couple of cradles in there. There's a City of Traders in there.
Well, I could do 200 apiece on those.
What? Dude, I thought we were looking more like 400, 450 on each of these. 175 is what it's down to.
Oh yeah. Those
Good Lord, that took a beating.
Yeah, cards went way down across the board. All cards.
These are reserved list cards, Glenn.
Yeah.
They're not going anywhere but up.
Okay. Well, you say that, but the dual lands went down.
I mean, yeah, all right. As long as I'm getting mortgage money, as long as I get some cards there tonight, okay. You gave me these back. You want to sell them until I come back in here because I'm not going to sell them to anybody else but you.
Okay.
Make it 3 chicken quesadillas.
What's paying for this?
I mean, he would save a lot on food if you just...
Shit, you're paying me back my hair. That don't hurt.
Yeah, we all look the same in a game shop. It's because we're fucking outcasts. We're in a kind of small town. We're fucking autistic as shit. We're awkward around women. We're awkward around people. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. And then I come back here and I'm looking at all the shit I need to sell. And I'm surrounded by all the shit that I bought for YouTube videos and stuff. And it's hard to not think about what a fuck up I am. But that's why I go to the arcade. That's why I go to play Magic. That's why I have my friends over. Because for just a few hours, I'm not that fuck up from YouTube.
Yeah, you can
I'm just
pretend for a little bit.
I'm just me. Oh, this is my Saturday night crew. We get together every Saturday. We eat pizza. We play Magic. We play board games. We do Smash Brothers.
Oh my... Chad, when I think about a group of like fuck-ups, you know, like the fucking basement dwellers, I see this, but you add 30 years to that, and that's what you get. I didn't think that I would ever see this. This is kind of insane to just look at it. I don't want to be rude, but it's just kind of crazy.
Magic the Gathering. This is my crack. This is my cocaine. I met him at the magic shop. I met him in the magic shop. Now him, I met at the magic shop. This guy, I met at the magic shop. This guy I met at the magic shop. This guy I met because he was roommates with a friend I met at the magic shop. Okay, so I have $1 million question for you guys. Every Saturday we get together. Every Saturday I order what? Pizza, chicken fingers, tacos. Those are the things I normally get us, right?
Oh no,
like,
don't say
I
it.
normally spend like $100, $150 every Saturday to like feed us. And like I showed them my bank books today, and I'm not like, I've never wanted to burden you guys with this, but like I'm at a point where saving $300 a month would be useful.
I mean, we've been telling you for years that we don't care about the food that much.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. I like having snacks and soda when I'm over here because I don't eat those at my house. Right. But we've definitely said it throughout the years. Like, you don't have to feed us, but you do it anyway. So
when are we going to start bringing girlfriends around? Also, when are we going to start bringing girlfriends around that aren't hookers? Because that's all I've brought around for 5 years. I mean, like, we haven't had like legitimate girlfriends over in a long time.
What?
You haven't dated in a while.
Bro, you know something you said is a fucking cringe when even the fucking card guys are cringing.
You haven't dated in a while.
I mean, yeah, a while. That's fair enough, yeah.
I mean, you've like had some, I think you have like
I think he's a good guy, yeah. I think that Boogie's definitely a good guy. He loves his friends and his family, and he cares about people a lot, and he cares about what people think about him a lot. He's a fun person to be around and to laugh and make jokes with. And sometimes we open up and we have like really personal conversations, and I enjoy getting to know him in that way as well.
Willing to do things for us. He's offered to, take care of us or offered us a room if he needs it. He's still going to make some of the same jokes. We all have a sort of dry sense of humor.
Sincere kindness. It doesn't always show up, but he does have a lot of compassion for people.
I think he's just a guy with good and bad. But I don't think he's as bad as a lot of corners of the internet think he is.
I think as long as he stops tweeting the N-word, he'll be fine.
Jesus.
The N-word is just a word.
Oh my God.
If you guys left and these cameras weren't rolling and I was sitting here alone in the dark and I said the N-word, There's no magic power to it.
So say it.
Oh no, I'm not going to say it on camera where it could hurt somebody. I like offensive humor. I like dark jokes. I say fucked up shit. I think the darker something is, cancer, rape, murder, child abuse, the darker it is, the more important it is to make jokes about it.
Yeah, the darker it is, the more finesse you need to pull it off as a joke. This is something he doesn't understand, I think, in general, is that the heavier the topic is, the darker it is, the more skill, finesse, and tact that it takes for the jokes to come across and not just be completely just out of left field and look like a degen. And he just says it like he's skilled at it, and it's just what is wrong with you?
Yeah. I'm sorry you had to go through that, bro.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. I mean, I didn't go through it. I'm still alive. She's dead. And, yeah, so fuck her. And now she's dead. That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color, or is it not? I don't know. Someone says you can't put your finger into a clitoris. Somebody here doesn't have a scalpel handy. You splay that fucker just right, you can wrap it all around your fingers. You gotta shave real thin. Woo! That's disturbing. That's the most fucked up thing. No, I plan to shoot you, bud. Leave.
You pointing a gun at me?
Yes. Is this what we have to do?
Where it really went south is when one guy spent like a month of his time gathering every link, every video clip, everything I'd ever said or done since 1998, and he compiled it into this one huge mega thread. It's like 10, 15 pages long.
Well, that's an irresponsible discharge.
And every time my name would get mentioned on Reddit moving forward, they would all link to that mega thread. Well, these people on Reddit began to bombard my sponsors to make me look as bad as possible. Every time I got a new sponsor, they would bombard me. And eventually they dropped me.
Jeez, so you really only had 1 or 1.5 good years.
Are you ready to step back into 1988? You ready to go back to my childhood? Because that's what's behind the star.
I gotta be honest. I don't mean to be rude at all, okay? But for somebody who only had 1 incredible year, and then 1 great one, and then a good one, like, usually you acclimate to a certain lifestyle. I feel like he would have adapted to the constant change in lifestyle. It seemed like he really got to the top, or a good top, and kind of hung on to that and really held strong to that. I think that's probably his main problem.
You know what? Do you want to know what this represents to me? What does this represent? This is everything that was good about my childhood. And when I walk back in here, it's like going back in time, except things aren't completely shitty. So this is the classic. I mean, I even have a Pac-Man tattoo. This is the game I most identify with, because it's about a little round guy running through a maze, trying to figure shit out, eating everything in sight, and getting chased by ghosts of his past. So I'm basically Pac-Man. I know, it's simple fun. And,
Hey, just being a doomer.
It looks like me.
This guy's being a doomer.
I might have sprained it or broken it or something. I was walking to the bathroom in there, and there was a loud snap sound, and things kind of shifted in one direction, and now my foot is swelling into my shoe, and it hurts really badly. It's the fun part about being old and fat. You never know. You don't know if you'll wake up tomorrow. You don't know if today is that stroke or heart attack you've been waiting on.
Bro, the ankle sprained itself from the fucking weight.
It's going to be a healthy day and you feel real good for a change. You never know. So I don't know. It could fucking be today. Do I think I'll make 50? Yeah, probably. That's only 2 years away.
What is that?
Do I think I'll make 60, which is 12 years away? Probably not. Here's everything that's wrong with Boogie. Low testosterone, testicular hypogonadism,
I know what that is.
Sleep apnea. Swelling due to blockages of lymphatic flow. Seborrheic eczema. Chronic back pain. Protein in urine. That's from kidney damage, folks.
That is everything keeping me alive. We have losartan, tramadol, bupropion, sertraline. Did I deal with back pain? I deal with nightmares. I'm always tired. I don't know the last time I did sleep. Otherwise, if I don't wear this machine at night, when I'm supposed to be sleeping, I'm actually drowning in my own fat.
High blood pressure, history of gastric bypass, intestinal malabsorption, vitamin D sufficiency, because like most gamers, I hate the sun, morbid obesity, major depressive disorder, major anxiety disorder, history of diabetes mellitus, blood pooling in veins, varicose veins of the legs with complications, degeneration of lumbar or lumbosacral intervertebral disc. That means my back don't work so good. History of basal cell carcinoma, that's cancer. And of course I can't breathe so good, so asthma and allergies as well.
So, it's a waiting game now, and it's just about making the best of it. You enjoy what you got when you got it. Sometimes that's a chicken quesadilla.
Jesus Christ, bro. Or say the minute the quesadilla and go on a diet. Oh, wait, hold up. Hey, hear me out.
I wanted to make a documentary.
I was gonna say 2 birds with 1 stone. That's like 43 birds with 1 stone. I mean, dude.
It's generally entertaining. You realize, wait a second, everything he says is depressing. Everything he says is like the saddest shit I've ever heard.
That would be half of my mortgage right now.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely is playing it up for sure, but
making the best of it.
This is the first documentary I'm doing. I can't put out a documentary that's this guy the whole time because I don't want my brand new channel to be known as making documentaries about the most depressing people that exist. It's just like, what the fuck happened to this guy? What the fuck happened to Boogie?
I do think some of the editing is a bit corny, but I like it.
Well, he's losing what made people originally like him. It could be as simple as just that positive attitude.
Why not use your only life to make the lives around you better? Fuck you, it's none of your fucking business. It's my body, it's my choice, eat shit.
And over time,
Jesus Christ!
in the content, we see this shift where he starts to become more interested in money.
I just like making content. I just like talking to a camera. I just like doing cool stuff. I just want ad revenue. I just want YouTube to pay me a fair amount. It's all I've ever wanted, right?
And his concerns about money.
If I could teach you anything, it's to hold on to the money you get.
Oh, are you trying to manipulate people into giving you money?
The answer is yes. Give me some money.
And more interested in
Oh my God!
I couldn't be more grateful. I couldn't be more grateful that people want to comment. Thank you.
I'm a walking embarrassment, dude.
We do. Look at me. I'm fucking disgusting. Better, I'm a piece of shit.
I will never function the way you function. It's not possible.
That's why if you're griping to...
It's something you do everything. I gotta give it a buck, Jack. Guys, it's just annoying at this point. Guys, you can say you to everything. It's kind of hard to watch anything. But I say you to... So you could say, this guy's black. And you'll say you. Like, it's gone past the threshold, dude. I tell you guys constantly to unsub from everything all the time. I tell you guys... I think I tell you guys at least... bi-weekly to unsub on Twitch. I think it's for years. I think the opposite. I don't even know what you're talking about.
If you're complaining to your subscribers, I mean, that just leaves a sour taste in people's mouths.
I think my window's closing. And if it's not closing already, it's already closed.
Right, so if there was money to be made in making people feel depressed, I think Boogie would be in the right business.
Like, that's just my life philosophy at this point. Just face down in the mud. That's pretty much how we live our lives.
These houses are nice. Chat. What
That's
what
right
state is
around the
that?
corner. Like I have to sell this place. I have to tap into the equities to survive. Like that's the last of my money. And
Arkansas.
so much of that money is going to doctor's appointments and tests, and all of that is just to fucking stay alive.
There are plenty of different content creators that have various mental illnesses all over social media. And some just say, it is what it is, and this is what I'm going to do. Boogie tends to be really obsessed with this idea that it's favorable to have people feel sorry for you, and that kind of victim mentality.
Absolutely
where
not.
You can get further in life if people have compassion on you, regardless of the reason they're doing it.
It's literally the opposite. That is incorrect. It seems like it would play properly only like once or like once in a while, but generally sympathy that because overall people go on the internet to entertain themselves and forget about shit, right? If you always make things kind of dark, sad, all like victimizing and shit like that, you're not getting anything. You're not creating any value for anybody. You're just dampening the mood for everybody, and it's a mood killer. So like it doesn't do shit. So generally, his mentality about this is just wrong entirely. I listened.
If I look like I've been through hell over the last couple of days, it's because I have been. Most notably, I ruined my body. Like Jerry, I ruined my own career. Maybe it was the imposter syndrome. Maybe it's because
It's been a method of, I think covert narcissism is the right phrase. Like, oh, look at how pathetic I am. You should feel sorry for me. You would never be mean to me because I'm so pathetic, right? Oh, I'm so fat. I'm so weird. I'm so goofy. I'm such an old man. I'm such a...
I grew up in an abusive family and an abusive home. The amount of pain that's in my head and my heart is...
So vulnerable narcissism has a number of characteristics. A person can be considered a vulnerable narcissist without having them all. So with vulnerable narcissism or covert narcissism, we see pessimism.
I feel defeated and confused
what's covert?
and lost all the time, every day.
Hypersensitivity to criticism.
I can't handle this kind of hate. I can't handle these types of attacks. I can't do it.
Reactive anger, so they're not really thinking things through.
Is this what I have to do?
Who goes by Boogie2988 was booked into
That is insane.
Need for admiration.
Can I get a round of applause?
The self-centeredness.
I'm the perfect victim. I have been victimized my entire life.
The sense of entitlement.
You guys want to help me pay for my Tesla? Please go ahead and dig deep. I sure would like a free fucking Tesla.
Believing oneself to be special.
How many kids went on to get 4.5 million YouTube subscribers?
One.
Steven Williams!
You're just watching the same things over and over again.
What's up? Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, Boogie2988 coming to with the power of the internet. This is my rambling series, my blogger series. We're just talking about life, the universe, and all that. I can't believe interesting to me.
Boogie2988.
Boogie2988.
His fall from grace is so catastrophic.
Not happy about it.
People are sick of the shtick.
And what would you recommend to him now to get his viewers back?
I don't think he's getting his viewers back. I don't think that's a possibility. I think the only thing to do now is go a different angle.
I think a lot of people miss the point in general about shit like this. People need to understand that, like, when you make something, especially in content creation, that's all about you. When you broadcast yourself and talk about yourself all the time, right? Everybody that's doing this shit, any social media you want to think about, Instagram, Twitter, everybody has at least some sort of some form or at least a little bit of narcissism. I don't think that's a problem. It's just not that is not inherently a problematic thing. It's just not. Yeah, me. Yeah, sure, me. I don't give a fuck. Guys, there's something I always say, right? That's just how it is. It's very difficult to do these things and make these things without having at least a little bit of narcissism. Everybody that isn't that does that. Why? Because how are you gonna do all that and put yourself in an endearing way? How do you get self-critical of your own image if you don't have at least the ability or just do that by nature? Well, it comes with it. That's just kind of how it is.
But I don't even know if that's possible. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's impossible.
Like I always say, I would rather love myself than fucking hating myself, because when you hate yourself, I mean, you're in a dark place like through your entire day. So,
but how do you change yourself? Like, viewers are smart. Like, they want to see you. They want to see what you're interested in. I don't know. You got to get a job. Maybe in this case, GameStop.
My name is Dawn.
Dawn, I'm Boogie or Steve.
Okay, what do you prefer to be called?
Honestly, probably Steve. Let's go with Steve.
Okay, Steve, no problem. Whatever you prefer. And so you are here today because you are seeking employment.
Yeah.
You're
I mean, she
seeking
got a
out
nice
work
though.
opportunities.
Yeah, we saw this already.
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about your background and where you think you want to go with the experience that you already have.
I did work at a small gaming store back in 2006, 2007. I am disabled. Recognized by the state of Arkansas, but also the United States government. There's that. Now, the downside of that is I am extremely depressed. So there's some mental health issues that we bring to the table. And then physically, I am morbidly obese. I have no references, no work history, and no education. And when you Google my name, you might see rumors that I beat my ex-wife, and I'm also a pedophile. Should mention I'm also a felon.
Okay. What's the nature of your felony?
Aggravated assault.
How old is it?
Jesus Christ, this guy.
Okay. So I think there are some avenues you could explore. I definitely don't think it's impossible, but you have some challenges.
Yeah.
Lots of things in life are about your mindset. And you're using weight and disability. I can't. If that is the attitude that you're going to have when you approach everything, then you can't. And you won't.
I did work in the porn industry for the better.
Yeah, like I said earlier, but this is that he went there as a oh guys, I did it. Look, I told you I can't get a job, and then just to say, oh yeah, just to say it.
Part of 7 years, so I mean.
Be real with me. Do you really think it would be a good idea to go to a real interview and reference porn?
It depended on the job, I would think. Like at a strip club maybe, but probably not in a more professional setting.
Good one, dude.
I would say that.
What would you think his chances are here of getting employment in the next 3 months?
I'm not sure. When it comes to the felony, we would have to seek corporate approval for that sort of charge in order to proceed forward with a candidate. And they would ultimately be the ones to make the decision as to whether or not we would feel comfortable presenting someone like that to our clients. Any violent felonies, violent crimes, or sexual crimes have to be...
Hey, Mike. Listen, dude. I know we're making this documentary and everything, and I know you think I need to get a real job, but I just want to let you know I'm not going to. I'm not going to walk into some job when I have 4 million subscribers on YouTube. I'm one of the original YouTubers. What I'm going to do instead is go back to making content, go back to telling stories and entertaining people and making money doing it. You want to check back with me in a couple of months? Let's see how things are going. All right? I'll talk to you then.
Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Good job.
Like 3 months later?
Yeah, so I mean, things aren't great. People are still mad at me on YouTube. My view numbers are pretty much close to 0. I'm having trouble breaking 10K on an upload right now. And not everything is bad. I've got at least one good thing going on. Can I show you?
Bro, look at it, bro, why are you so mad? Bro, The fact that you're this dumb and get such a massive pedestal to share is, bro, why are you so mad? I don't get it. You take your uninformed, justifying by, bro, what? This, dude, look at you. Bro, this guy comes here and just mauls every day. Brother, that's how the world works, though. Like, this is like my personal diary. That's the whole point. The whole existence of this is that it's just me. This is like my creative outlet. I just talk to the camera. Like, how do you get mad at me for, like, you going against the nature of the whole thing?
So this is Desi. Or you can call her Desiree.
Yep, Desiree.
And we've been dating now for months.
A couple months, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know what it was. It was, I guess it's his energy, his curly hair, his glasses. I must be into nerds. I guess, I don't know, he's just adorable to me. I like him. He was going through a lot, and I randomly hit him up on Instagram, and I told him that I support him and that I'm always here for him and stuff. And so it started from there.
On paper, it just doesn't really add up, right? It doesn't make sense on paper, but then practice and in reality, there was just something there.
So it was pretty crazy, but I just felt it. I felt.
Nah, this is too far. This is too far. Minecraft on a controller shouldn't be fucking allowed on camera.
An energy connection to him before I even met him, and I don't know. That's just how it is.
And then the longer we spent talking, I don't know, eventually you just realize we're the same person, doing the same thing, living the same lives, just at different stages. And
guys, he's like,
I can see myself getting married to Boogie.
I could definitely see us getting married. In fact, we may or may not have talked about it a little bit, and we may or may not sit around fantasizing about it and thinking about what it's going to look like. And I called you wifey the other day, and you loved it. You were so there for it. If I proposed right now on camera, what would you do?
Shaft, this is before I said it again. I actually stop with the fucking like the fucking pedo thing or whatever the fuck. Dude. She is of age. These remarks are just weird. Don't be weird like that. It's fucking stupid.
Say yes.
That's a good sign.
It's just weird.
Boogie has improved my life tremendously. He just makes me happy, the happiest I've ever been. And I'm not alone, and so that he just completes me. Growing up without a father figure has its challenges. Like, you just don't have that.
Yeah. I do think it's for me, for my standards, my ethics, whatever. Yes, that is what we would call a little bit weird, right? For my standards, right? Saying that it's pedo or illegal or like using these terminologies is wrong. You're wrong for it. Like, this is like a pretty common occurrence that people don't call people like that. I mean, look at Leonardo DiCaprio. He dates people that are like fucking 20 whatever younger than him. People don't use these terminologies. Don't use them here. Like, where do you draw the line? Just don't do it. It's either it's okay or it's not. You can think it's weird, but using that terminology is not right.
So that support system that you would and the advice that you need. And so it's just difficult. I don't ever want to be alone. That's another thing. Maybe that's why I have stuffed animals. I don't ever want to be alone. And so it's just nice to have company. And I help with the dogs. I get him his water. Like whatever he wants.
It's not close to pedophilia. It either is or it's not. In this case, it's not. Dude, just stop. Like, actually stop. It's just getting so weird. Like, you guys are like typing like you're like fucking 10 years old, dude. Just stop.
Send requests, I just mainly is to take care of him. He takes care of me, so. Yeah, sometimes I pick weeds out here, so, cause like, it makes it look better. Trying to trim down these vines, but I'm not doing a good job. I don't do this very much.
You know, I used to have a theory, Mike, that if you are a 40-year-old man and you have a Snapchat, that means you're a creepy dude. Turns out my theory was right. I have a Snapchat, and I am a creepy dude. I found that person and they happened to be 20. And I get that it's creepy to date somebody half your age or younger, but people can call me creepy if they want. If she's happy and I'm happy, then I will be the biggest creep you need me to be, as long as her and I are happy. You can be as mad as you want. Sexually, we both seem to be having an excellent time.
I'm not trying to hear that right now.
I would say that it's the best I ever had. What? You were.
Bro! This documentary is just cooked. Yo, documentary guy. What the fuck?
A little off today. I had a friend tell me I look like a samurai on vacation. I was going to ask if you could see it, but...
In the front here, and I think, what are you, a YouTuber or something?
Yeah, I've been on YouTube for about 17 years.
You've been on YouTube for 17 years?
Yeah, 4 million subscribers.
Okay, and this is your girlfriend, who is much younger than you, is suspiciously.
She's an adult. She's 20.
You know, it's never good when you say, well, she's an adult. Is this a sex trafficking situation?
That's funny.
You keep looking at him and never answering the question. I'm just kidding.
And I hate it when people single us out. I hate it when people like...
We're gonna do that though, it's to be expected. You're right, we're different, but...
Fuck them, right?
Yeah, fuck.
Fuck them.
He's not manipulating me. I love him for him. He doesn't control me. We're a team.
Of course, he has to sit in front and laugh louder than everybody else. It's just who he is, man. Like, this guy's... I mean, he admitted it himself. I mean, he is pretty narcissistic. It is what it is.
He supports me in everything I do and everything I want. He's my support system.
Let me get a McCrispy Deluxe combo. Make it large.
What the fuck is a McCrispy?
What do I think about his dire financial situation? I think it's scary.
Yeah, what's so scary about it?
That he might lose it all in a day. He might just be homeless one day, but...
Well, it's not completely dire.
So
Wait
if
a minute.
I'm broke, if I go broke, okay? If we end up back on disability and...
Bro, he has 180K left on his mortgage. The house is probably worth what? Like fucking 750? Something like that? Come on top, fucking rent an apartment, get a really, really small house, like kind of remote, pay less. He's chilling the fuck out. That's worth 250? No way.
It's
Stop.
me, you, and Chad living in some small apartment, and we're eating McDonald's every day, and that's treating ourselves. You gonna be able to handle that?
Yeah,
You
I guess
stand
it's
that?
me, you, Chad, eating McDonald's every day in our small, cute apartment.
Because, I mean, I'm hopeful that people will go back to watching us on YouTube. I'm hopeful that people will, like...
Bro.
You know, I can go back to live streaming full-time again and do, like, 6-hour live streams like every other streamer and, like, grind it out. But, I mean, there is a very real possibility that one day I won't be able to do that anymore. And we're going to have to live off of whatever we can... Are you prepared for that?
As long as I have you, that's all I need.
Love it.
Have you ever thought about the fact that she's just waiting you out and trying to take your 401k when you're done?
Good one.
I'm broke.
You're broke.
I'm broke, yeah.
3 million subscribers.
All up.
Even if he does go broke and has to sell the house, I'm still gonna be by his side. He's the only one that I love and I care about, and there's only one of them. And so I'm not just gonna up and leave him for money, because money's an issue.
I'm trying to see what the houses around them are worth.
Imagining a life without him is difficult.
Jesus.
I mean, my biggest fear is dying on her. If I die in the next 2 or 3 years on her, that's
Chad,
just gonna
Chad, the houses in his area are worth like 450. 400, 430, 450, 460. Still pretty good.
I really want you to understand how actually sick I am. Like, I don't know if you actually get it, but this is my health summary. This is everything that's currently wrong with me.
Yeah, Google because Chad has no knowledge of anything. They're like it's for 250.
Is astronomical. I am essentially a walking time bomb, and I'm so fucking sorry for that. I really, really wish I had taken better care of my body.
Yeah, I know. I'll never be ready for it, but I know. I don't want you to be alone.
I don't want you to be alone.
Okay?
This dynamic is just weird. This is just weird, yeah. Sorry. I mean, this person is 20. As far as I can tell, not many problems, like, health-wise. Like, there's a whole life out there, you know? Like, weighing everything down to, like, that is, I mean, sorry, it's just not worth it.
We've been together about
the fuck?
Overcoming it. My therapist keeps telling me the same thing. When you learn to love yourself, all these things will fall into place, and we just got to teach you those skills. And then I turn to my doctor, and I'm like, what do we do? He's like, you've had bypass surgery. You lost 200 pounds. What more can I do for you? I'm like, fix it, dude. Help fix it. And then they're telling me that I'm the one that has to fix it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I'm making less and less every month.
Well, I'm not jealous of...
And now, making his way to the ring, Boogie2988.
Hey, so Mike, I just got off the phone with Keemstar, and he has a boxing event coming up, and he's giving me a slot on the card.
You got it. This is 800 pounds in one ring.
This fight pays $10,000.
Oh. No chance against me. Shut the fuck up.
People are going to see me win this thing. This is where I turn it all around. Right here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Stops the contest, and therefore your winner, Wings.
Watch the way he hits my head. My brain got shocked with each one of those. It's ricocheting against my skull.
Inside your head, you have a brain.
So since you guys were here last, I did have a bit of a windfall, which bought me some time here in this house. The problem with that is I spent more than $10,000 getting that fight together. So
yeah, but at the same time, if things are that dire, see what this is right there. This looks like expenses on camera, right? Like this expensive. You know what that is? That's content. I mean, fortunately, with the problem that he has, the leading up to the fight type of a recording, that's content right there. You're gonna make money back on that.
By the time all that was done, all I did was put that $10,000
and write-offs
back into savings. Being in the new relationship is great, but I mean, she can't help pay a $2,200 mortgage. Okay, let's go through my monthly bills for a second. My health insurance is $800. I have $500 worth of medical bills. I have $500 worth of utilities. I pay for doctor's visits, physical therapies, labs constantly. I still have to pay for the car that I drive. I still have to pay for car insurance. I still have to pay for health insurance. Diablo 4 came out. I had to buy it. Final Fantasy 16 came out. I had to buy it. Tears of the Kingdom came out. I had to buy it.
That's
$400 for the video games right there. But if you take out all of it, you take it out. All I eat is sandwiches every day. All I do is sit here. I don't pay for any Netflix subscriptions. All I pay for is internet, utilities, medical bills, mortgage. If I pay for just that, I need $7,000 a month.
That's a fuck ton.
I'm not making $7,000.
Oh, that's a fuck ton.
I have no clue.
Yo, why is his mortgage so goddamn fucking high though? That's what I'm not getting. Did he get scammed by the realtor? How is the mortgage $7K a fucking month for a fucking $450,000 house? He probably got at fucking $250. What the fuck is that? Is that the mortgage? Oh, the mortgage is 2.2K. That's really high. I don't give a fuck. That's still pretty high. Hold up.
So there's something I've always wanted to try. There's a lot of research that came out of Europe, and now we're doing it here in the United States, where psychedelics can help reset certain brains. People who experience childhood abuse, people who've gone through trauma, people who deal with post-traumatic stress disorder, and I'm all of those. To be honest, I'm scared shitless. It's one of the only things I haven't tried yet. So let's give it a shot.
Yo, okay, come on, man. Okay, at this point, it's basically irresponsible to be filming this like that for content, bro. Like, there are ways to fucking do that more better than this. A local shaman, dude. Some countries, some fucking states, some whatever, do offer some therapeutic psychedelic experiences with actual doctors and they guided. But a local shaman in Arkansas, like, dude, man.
My given name is Ryan Arthur DeLeoyo, and I've adopted the name Flaming Star.
Oh man, fuck me.
One thing that's undeniable is that there's always this question about why. Why am I here? Existence. What's really happening? Who am I? That's what happens when you seek out hallucinogenics. It's going to allow everything else physically here to relax. The emotional stuff is going to come out. Trauma's going to come out. But afterwards, your atoms are going to go back into their original positions. That's why. He'll be mind, body, and spirit all one together.
Yeah, that's just not entirely true.
I believe it.
When you get to a certain point of understanding inside your intellect mind, that connectivity, you realize your hands are basically like USB ports.
So these are the, it's crazy to think that something that just grows out of the ground has so much power, and I'm actually holding it in my hand right now.
What's wrong with this is that it's misleading. Two, it's downplaying some of the risks, and also just being blindly stupid, straight up. Like, it's just, dude, you can't compare this to fucking religion. Like, bro, this is like some random shaman guy. It's not some fucking.
But here we go.
He's not gonna eat the whole thing. There's no shot at it. There's like fucking.
They don't taste bad.
There's like 8 grams in there or some shit.
They're pretty good and dry. Everybody just says kind of earthy.
Stem and all.
Oh, the whole thing, yeah.
There's a bunch in there.
Welcome to the club. May God bless you and be with you on your journey.
Okay, so I think we've been about 20 minutes in.
About 15, yeah.
About 15. So we're about 15 minutes in, and I started to feel things are kind of wavy and kind of disconnected. It's kind of like my brain works on multiple channels, and like I have to pick and choose what I'm concentrating on. I have driven balls. I have no clue where the fuck I am or even who I am. And I don't give a fuck. I recognize.
He's about to experience the second part of the realization of letting go. And we're gonna get to the other side of it. I told you they'd come. It's gonna get nice and bright in about 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
And the reflection in the water is really cool too. So what do you think was the first trauma that you experienced which basically set up like a defense mechanism for you?
Man, yeah, my parents are just crazy. They're broken people.
Parents?
Yeah. stewards, people who are like trying to oh, okay. Okay. Yep. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
What?
Like, they don't, I mean, that shit doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. That was the dumbest shit. Oh, and it happened so long ago.
Oh, I'm gonna just say at this point during that one incident, I guess he should have probably taken more, because that
Like,
seems unproductive as fuck.
For the right time to just drop that shit.
So, when did you feel the need of this separate personality? Was that like what you used as a coping mechanism to socialize with?
Oh, that's exactly what it is, right? Like, I didn't know what the hell, I didn't know how to communicate what I was dealing with or what I was going through, and I just...
Right, we put on these different faces in order to deal with situations in society.
You try to give people
No,
what
not
the hell
ego
they
death,
want.
relax, not
And then
fucking,
you felt like
bro,
that
not
was your
hero
need to
dosing,
make up
relax.
Francis or other personalities?
Yeah.
Are you ready to let all that go?
Yeah, please, man. Oh my God. This is the first time I've ever felt happiness.
Wait, what?
Happiness. This is the first time I felt it.
Bro, this chat says some dumb shit
It's all kind of bullshit.
Bro, 7 grams, relax. It's so many heroes in the chat today.
Because you are the master of your own orchestra, man.
It's a game, right?
Just let them go, so it's up to you to choose.
7 grams is pretty heroic. That would be considered a heroic dose.
Well,
I'm still not sure I'm like really here yet. I don't really want breakfast. That's change. Jesus. Whew. Oh, guys. Let's go. It's just all bullshit. Like, none of this matters. None of it. It's all a construct. It's all a simulation. It's a fucking video game.
What?
You know when you die? I think I died last night. Physically, my body was fine, but I think I went back into the void we come from, and I think I'm still in it. Except I'm also in this physical corporal body, but I'm also the incorporeal being that puppets it and controls it, and God damn it, I feel like I'm in control. I feel like I'm in control
He's just yapping, it is what it is. He's just strolling.
myself for the first fucking time.
The stuff that I normally worry about, worrying about my finances, worrying about my internet, worrying about what people think about me, it's all so incredibly stupid. It's all just bullshit. I think I'm gonna enjoy making YouTube videos again. I think I'm gonna enjoy live streaming again.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at your live again to the power.
When I make a video, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 people watch. That is still my dream job. Everybody falls off. That's part of the deal.
Every single month. He had tons and tons.
You start off as a nobody, and for a short period of time, you're a somebody, and then that star burns out like every star does. I was lucky enough to get hit by lightning. I was lucky enough to get to live my dream. I was lucky enough to get to enjoy all of that, play this game the way I wanted to play it. I'll be gone one day too. But for one brief moment, we got an opportunity to shine really bright.
I wonder if you actually did enjoy it though.
That was pretty good, by the way.
Classic. I enjoyed it. What's just this documentary? Do you guys expect him to fucking come out like? Because it's not like some aftermath story of the fucking the juice lord that came back. Like this is just what it is. Like you know, I'll link in chat. I enjoyed it for what it is.